Collective, welcome back, guys. Whew. I needed to take a day myself yesterday, so now I'm good. Now I'm back. Welcome, guys. Sorry about those videos, man. You know, when it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out right. You know, you could still kind of hear the message, but I know it was choppy there. But hey, let's move forward. I'm going back to the basics for now, because that computer is driving me insane. So, yeah, I'm leaving that alone for now. Alright. So, I was hearing, get ready, because here I come. Da-na-na. And then I saw the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands, with the Ace of Swords as a confirmation of what I was feeling there with that song. So somebody's getting ready to take a leap of faith here in love, or to tell you they love you if they never did. Okay, so let's see here. I'm hearing working at the car wash. I don't know if somebody be watching that movie. What was it? Something Tales? Shark Tales? I don't know if somebody's favorite movie is Shark Tales, but I've gotten that little beat before. Or if somebody works at the car wash, or, ooh, they're getting their car washed. Okay. Maybe somebody's detailing their car. They're about to take you out on a date. Alright. Let's see what's going on, collective. Remember, this is not for everyone. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Energies could be vice versa, or the other way around. And genders can be reversed. Take it as it resonates. What's going on here? Okay, hang on. One more. A lot of shuffling here today. Okay. What's going on? Alright. We have the Four of Cups. Right? There's that cup being shown to someone. Somebody's, taking it in. It's like they've missed other opportunities before with the Three of Cups being here. Okay? One of these things is not like the other. Or the others. And we have the Ace of Cups. It's like, God's like, it's right here. I'm handing it to you. Take a look. It's coming from both directions. Is it the same person? Oh, we got two different people here. Why does, I feel like you're being presented from all angles. How about this? How about this love? How about that one? Hey, what about this one? Is Spirit trying to hook you up? Uh-huh. Knight of Cups. Okay, somebody took it. They ran with it. They analyzed the shit out of it. They were in fear of rejection and in fear of missing the opportunity, I feel here. God is like, yeah, this is it. This is the one. Right here. This is it. And here they go. They're like, okay, I trust. Get ready. And there is the offer. And here you go. This is what you do. This is what you offer. Wow. Okay, collective. Ace of Pentacles, which is the offer that sets off a new beginning. Ace of Cups, a love connection that sets off a new beginning. A tangible new beginning, not just in the heart or in the spirit. It's tangible with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. King of Swords. Alright. Maybe they were a little logical for a while, thinking about this too hard. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. It could just be that somebody is a logical thinker. Does this make sense? Why should I pursue this? I feel like somebody's doing something they're not used to doing. Okay? Yeah, watching it, analyzing it, studying it, Page of Swords, looking at it, researching it. Is it love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for Is it love? Or am I dreaming? It must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. And there it is. Page of Cups. It's like, okay, I have the cup here. I'm jumping on my horse. Or they're coming towards you, right? Now they're jumping off their horse and telling you how they feel. If anything's fishy, they can always, retract. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, this is a new beginning. Okay, for whatever happened here, Ten of Swords. So this feels like a Ten of Swords in reverse. Like there's a new day. Ten of Swords is behind someone, is what I'm getting from this. So Spirit is presenting you with a tangible offer because of what you've been through. Okay. Knight of Wands. Getting on that horse. Okay, so somebody is saying, okay, I've been sitting here analyzing this for a while. Okay, I've been logical about things. Maybe I need to take some action here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. So also with the Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, somebody knows this is true love. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. We have 3 aces so far. All new beginnings. A conversation that sets off. This could be sliding in your DMs. Or this could be, if you know this person, it could be a phone call, a text, a conversation. Whatever this is, it sets off a new beginning in conversation, a new beginning in opening up to feelings and, taking some form of action into something concrete, tangible. Yes, being guided by Spirit. 6 of Swords. So it looks like somebody has to travel to where you at and then travel some more. What is this? Maybe do... I'm hearing remote island. Why am I hearing that? Okay, somebody may have to travel, or somebody wants to travel to maybe an island with you, a tropical, like paradise energy, but, or across water to get to you. So maybe they're driving somewhere and then crossing water, like, this could be a ferry away, or this could be like a flight away. Yeah, the past is behind you. Transformation has taken place, and a new day is here. So this is a blessing for everything you went through. I mean, damn. 10 of Swords. Some of you could have lost someone to like something, like a tragic loss. Whether it was a family member, an ex-boyfriend or husband or wife, girlfriend or wife, and it's like something is coming to you because, or somebody betrayed you. Take it how it resonates. It'll be different for all of you. And you had to go through a heavy transformation. It just made you go through something very transformational because it was very painful, is what I'm getting here. It was like you were a seed planted in darkness too, and you went through some sort of growth here. Okay. Yeah, the Hermit. So what I'm getting here is this person knows with the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands that they have to take some sort of quick action. It may be unpredictable action, okay? Because with the Hermit here, they're not quite taking that action. They're growing. They're analyzing. This is somebody very wise too with the King of Swords and the Hermit. Could also be an earth sign or air sign. They could even be a fire sign. We also have Scorpio here. But I'm feeling like they're analyzing. They don't want to come to you too quickly, right? They don't want to jump in. So the hermit kind of makes this person, be smart about the action they want to take. I feel like attraction wise, passion wise, yes, they want to run to you. But they're slowing themselves down and being smart about it, okay? Because they don't also want to come across as, lusty or, anything like that. They don't want to scare you away. Yeah, communication with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. It feels like online communication or through a cell phone, okay? I'm hearing I'm just a phone call away. Nine of Swords. This person may be getting a hotel room and right before they come see you, because I feel like there is distance here. They're going to get a hotel room. Why does it feel like they're going to get a hotel room first and then talk to you? Maybe not. Yeah, they're going to talk to you first because this is here before this. But they're going to be anxious as hell. They're not going to be able to sleep that night because it's like the night before they come to see you when they're in your town. Oh my god. Nine of Wands, yes. You went through the mill, so this is a blessing. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. Whatever you went through, damn, it could have damn near killed you is what I'm getting. But with the Nine of Wands here, you're still standing, but you were pretty banged up. Whether this was an accident, a betrayal, a loss of someone, with the Nine of Wands here, it just feels like, damn, you went through the battlefield here. Okay, where you were supposed to. Most people wouldn't make it with the Death card, but you did. Okay? Whether it was people plotting against you to unalive you, and you still were being protected and moved away, you listened to the signs and synchronicities, you still made it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Most people would have given up, and I feel like you didn't. You kept fighting. Alright, let's see what else. High Priestess. I feel like this person is they know they can't come to you in a lusty manner because they feel like you could be someone very intuitive, quiet but intuitive. You could even be the hermit with the high priestess. I wanted to say Hierophant. This person could be a Hierophant. Taurus energy. You may intuit whoever this is wanting to come to you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody has been contemplating on talking to you for a long time. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but the communication is here. Okay. It's like they want to communicate, they want to test the waters, taking it one day at a time. I feel like whoever this is kind of a planner here. They want to test the waters, they want to know a little more about you through the phone or through social media or something like this. Some sort of interaction. It could also be like FaceTiming, video chat energy. And then here, yeah. What do I say? What do I do? How do I go about this situation? How do I balance my jitters so I don't seem nervous in front of this person? Okay? That's what I'm getting here. So it goes from like, okay, I can't approach this too fast or furious because this person may be wise. You may be older than this person, also is what I'm getting. But you're both just as wise. So they're like, okay, reaching out, that's step one. And however that goes for you guys. And then there's the travel here. So it looks to me like it's gonna go towards meeting one another, however this is, with whoever this is. And there's gonna be an offer here. Look at that. You were patient and you alchemized what was sent to like destroy you or meant to destroy you. Okay? Some of you realized you were an earth angel and you were on a tough path here where you had to acquire some form of strength and balance. Okay. Now we have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Are these haters? Envious people? Jealousy? Oh, wow. So whoever was here, they're under judgment. Damn, they're getting divine intervention. If somebody was trying to mess with something you were building for yourself, whatever this is backfiring. You may, and I see this here with this Ten of Swords, the Death card, and the Nine of Wands. So there were people trying to destroy you or what you had built for yourself when it came to an opportunity that presented itself for you. But these people are under judgment. These could be people you knew in the past with judgment there. They're having karma. Yeah, I was just gonna say that they have to pay out their karma, and it's gonna be a while. They have to put in hard labor. Okay? And while you over here will be giving to another situation. Okay? I'm also getting whoever chose, like, maybe somebody chose something else for their life instead of treating you right. They decided to betray you for someone else. Maybe something looked shinier and you decided to walk away and block. Okay, so you could have walked away from someone you cared for, whether it's a lover, family member, friendships, and friends here. Frenemies, really. And I feel like they were shocked that you just walked away and blocked. It's like no emotional fulfillment. I'm taking my cup, I'm moving on, and then I'm blocking your ass. And people were left confused. Hangman with the Seven of Cups, like, where'd you go? Left alone with their own burdens. Okay? Damn, we got a Queen of Wands with the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. So someone here is left out in the cold. They were a burden. This could have been like, again, it could be a lover if you're a male. It doesn't have to be, but it could be a female too. Somebody here was like witchy, toxic, low vibrational. And some of you, you know, you went through your toxic era, and you know, you analyzed yourself with the Hangman, okay? Because you had no self-love and self-worth. But now, look at this. Now you do. Now you admire yourself. You have other admirers. You're at the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot going towards your Ten of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Yes, and Justice with the Two of Wands, which is the Crossroads. Going a different path entirely. Okay? So you split ways with people that you thought were, you know, maybe there for you, had your back, would you know, be, or you thought they would be there when, you know, times got rough and they ended up not being there for you. These could be people that were just, you know, talking shit behind your back, gossiping about you, not really caring if you're there or not energy. So I just see a lot of betrayal. Like, I don't know, I feel like the moment you left and understood your worth, it was a reflection of what they weren't doing for themselves, and they got triggered because their own life is not balanced. Okay, it looks very toxic with the Five of Swords and the Tower. And I feel like a lot of people may have wanted to make you look like a burden, like you were hoeing around, and some of you weren't. I feel like some of you were just surrounded by the wrong people. You know, what you did for a living could have been, you know, surrounded by toxic people. I know when I was a little bit younger, a few years ago, I was bartending. So it became like this loop of, you know, going out and venting about work and having a good time, you know, and all through 20s and some of my 30s. And it's like it's a cycle. Every day you go to work, you do the same thing. And you almost feel, your friends make you feel like you're missing something when you're not out. You know, it's like, oh, this happened and that happened. And then if you have somebody that you're crushing on that is within that group, you wanted to go out because you wanted to see that person. And it was, for some of you, it was just a social thing. But things like that could pile up and become toxic when you sit back and you realize, wait a minute, I'm doing this maybe one too many times a week. So 2020 on the clock. Yeah, and I feel like something came to balance for you. It's like more of the same. You sat there and you realized that this was just going to be more of the same, and you decided to turn in a leaf. But when you did that, wow, these people got triggered. They got angry, and they showed their true colors when you saw yourself for who you really are, and when you went through a healing and transformative path here. It triggered the shit out of them. I was like, who do you think you are? You are who you are. You actually discovered who you were not, is what I'm getting here. So they got it twisted. It's who you weren't back then. You were just going with whatever was being thrown at you at the time, with whatever knowledge you had at the time of yourself, of others, of life. You were growing up. So, good for you. You overcame it. Spirit, Spirit saw it. They guided you. And they knew you went through it, because it doesn't matter if you went through a toxic period in your life. Deep down inside, God knows your heart. Not everybody that's toxic is a bad person. And you're certainly not that, okay? So you became smart, and you tuned in to your true power, okay? With the High Priestess being here. You asked the right questions, and you started to grow. And you started to wise up, right? Wisdom is not learned. It's accumulated. It comes from experience. From, the rough times that you had. The betrayals that happened within your life. It comes with growth and healing. It's not something you just learn. Can't read a book about wisdom and just be wise. You got to experience a few things. Sometimes people are like, oh, well, who are they to say this and that or teach anybody anything. It's the people that have been through some pretty hard times that gain the most wisdom, because they've been through a thing or two. They've seen the other side. They have experienced it. So therefore, they can talk about it. They can see things from a different angle, a higher perspective. Because they were in the shit. That's what makes you grow. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Let's talk about this love. Who is this person? Let's clarify. 5 of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of admirers, though. Because I am feeling like Spirit's like, this one, that one, how about this one? Okay? So, and they may be, testing where you're at in the process. Who you're going to turn down, who you're going to accept here. It all has to do with, how much you have grown as well. And I see that you have, so. Alright, let me hurry up with this reading, because I don't want to take too long here. I get caught up, Yeah, you healed. Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords. Ace of Cups. Self-love, self-worth. Your cup runneth over again. Alright, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Cups. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. We have the Death card, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. And what was this? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is going through a transformation themselves. And I feel like they're leaving behind any past friendships that they used to hang out with too. Okay? They're done giving to these people with the Death card and the Six of Pentacles. So this is someone also looking to move forward in their life. Somebody that's growing. Okay? Yeah. To make a solid offer. Ace of Pentacles. They want to give to a different situation, and it's you. They want a new experience. They're thinking about themselves now. Clarify that again. Ace of Cups. Yeah, they want to get away from the drama or they're not interested in any other options here. Yeah, they want to end whatever cycle this is with drama, with people that are just no longer, people in the old earth, right? They want to be in the new earth energy. Old earth, new earth. Why? Because there's a higher perspective. There's healing. There's growth. There's evolution here. So it requires a different type of connection because you have a different type of connection with thyself. Self-love and self-worth requires different connections with different people that understand their own worth and understand their authenticity. Okay? Yeah, we have the Empress with the Two of Swords. Okay? So the choice is unknown still. Maybe for you. Okay? You're like, act a little coy here. We'll see. We'll see. And then I'll make my choice. We're going to take it nice and slow with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? And they are approaching you. With patience. Okay? Yeah, because they don't want to sabotage with the Seven of Swords. They don't want you to walk away. They don't want to miss this opportunity. Yes, because they know you have self-love and self-worth. Okay? You're like, I've been here for a while. I got my rainbow. I got both feet on the sand, not quite on the water. Okay? So, you don't know yet with the Two of Swords if you're willing to test the waters. Okay? They gotta come correct. Exactly. Queen of Swords. Step right up and show me what you got. That's funny. And then we'll see if we can manifest this. Because I can manifest someone else if you don't come correct. Okay? I know how to use my tools. And I'll be out of here like a bat out of hell. Okay, if you don't come correct. If you're not a giver, peace out. Okay? I'm also seeing that you don't want to crash and burn jumping into something. You're going to analyze it first. But you're matching energies with the King and Queen of Swords. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups, still loving her heart. She ain't no just Queen of Swords energy. She's very balanced, or he, within the mind and the heart space. But it's like you're willing to test the waters once you know a little more about this person and how they present themselves to you. Okay, because you've been through the mail, I see it here. And you're going to enter things cautiously here. Okay. Yeah, you're not entering things just with emotion. It's both logical and you're going to analyze how you feel intuitively because we have the High Priestess here as well. It's like you became a human filter and you can see through the facade and you know when someone is authentic and coming from the heart or not. So when it filters through you what this person is saying and how they're acting before you, then you will make your choice. Your intuition has to say yes before your heart and your mind. That's what I'm saying here. Seeing here. Okay. So tell me about this nervousness. Okay, with the Knight of Cups. Because you know your worth and they see you as wifey. Okay? Or you see somebody as wifey because they know you know your worth. So it's like, I'm nervous. I do feel like this person may be trying to see, maybe get you to do something outdoors. Okay? You may be someone that likes to be outdoors. You may be someone that's naturally pretty. Okay? Natural beauty. But a lot of worth here. You take care of your body, your health, also is what I'm seeing here. I feel like this person knows you've been through a thing or two. And it's like, this is why you gotta be in this energy. When they watch you, when they look at you, it's like this person is very strong. They have to have been through a lot to be in this situation, especially if this is like someone going through their own healing and cutting off, like we saw, they're cutting off the past. They understand whatever that you went through something in order to be in this energy that you're in now, of really loving yourself, being very grounded. Okay? Clarify. So they are nervous. Yeah, I knew it was here in the... Yeah, they see you as wifey. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. You could be a Taurus, or they could be a Taurus. This could be Taurus, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. This is a protector is what I'm getting here with the Seven of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay. I also heard you're God's chosen. Okay, you're protected by the Most High. I don't know if this person knows that. Yeah. Judgment. Okay. It's like they have to go through God to get to you. Maybe that's why they're so nervous. Let's see here. Yeah. I can't make it up. Yes, with the Lovers here. But God chose this person is what I'm seeing. They had to go through God to get to you. Gemini energy. Yeah. 9 of Swords. They are nervous, or they will be when they're in your town. Is somebody in your town already? Yeah, because you're their soulmate. 2 of Cups. This person is so nervous. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's get one more. So they have to pass. If they don't know, like, obviously they have to go through God to get to you. It's like they have to pass some sort of test, and they know it. Yeah, the Sun. Yes, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a happy new beginning. With the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Single. Available. 9 of Pentacles. The Emperor. Ace of Wands and the Sun. Aries, Leo. Okay. You're the one. There's some jealous ass people about the growth potential here. Yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. I also feel like there's people that you guys used to work with that are still like butthurt about something. When they see you with this person, oh my goodness, somebody here is, some people here are not taking it well. It's almost like, who are you to be so happy and, getting everything you want here? Well, they weren't at the receiving end of what was being thrown at you, were they? With the 10 of Swords and the Death card and the 9 of Wands. You had to have faith in spirit to pull you out of this, and in yourself. Okay? See, these people are the types of people that wouldn't have made it if the tables were turned through this. You were resilient. You were meant to be. These people, they would have just self-destructed. And we did see the Tower with the 5 of Swords earlier. So, self-destruction. You have to get away from people that self-destructed, because it's like contagious energy, you know? I feel like that's what made you move. Whether physically or, moving away from these people. Tell me more about this person. coming towards you. Authentic and unique. It is the Emperor with the Sun. How does this person view the collective? They're very intrigued. Somebody could be the sign of the dragon. Doesn't have to be. Okay. And how are they feeling here towards the collective? Okay. The wheel of change and transformation. They feel like you came into their life for a purpose, a reason. And that's exactly what's happening. Transformation, change. You create a change in this person's life. You were meant to, because you have a spiritual bond to this person. Astral encounter. Yep, can't make it up. Wow. We have self-control. This person could have questioned this connection, because we have astral encounter with making deals with the devil, and what else? Astral encounter. Oh, and self-control. So this person had to figure out what this was, and intuition, and follow their intuition. Give me one more here. How are they feeling? They're yearning. They are yearning for you. This is like a deep desire to see what your scent is like, feel your essence around them, okay? Your touch, your sense of smell, your hair, how it is to be around you, spend time with you. I mean, just yearning here. Yeah, look at that. Magnetic desire. They're feeling very, very drawn. And that would represent that Knight of Wands energy. It's like this is how they feel inside, but they know they can't approach it like this. They're going to approach it with respect, with one day at a time, with going with the flow. Wow. Yeah, wisdom, strength, and good fortune, and cosmic guidance. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like they love your strength and wisdom. And I feel like they do see you as that high priestess. They feel like you are a guide to them as well. And that you have been guided towards their life for a reason. And I feel like you helped this person fight their inner demons because they were surrounded by dark forces. This could be other people, people that embody others, dark spirits. They were surrounded, and they also had to fight their own inner demons. And there you go, taking a quantum leap into a different timeline because of the change and transformation. I don't know who this person is for you guys, but look, a giver, a true gentleman. I feel like they're extremely grateful to have crossed paths with you. You have completely changed their outlook. Yeah, they had to become a spiritual warrior here with these karmic vibrations around them. That's the, surrounded by dark forces. People that are surrounded by dark forces, like I said, where spirits are inhabiting their vessel and acting in all kinds of ways. And those spirits haunt in the spirit realm, and they became a spiritual warrior. Okay, as they go through this change and transformation. This is clearly a divine union between you and someone here that God put together. So these entities do not want this to come together. And I feel it has to do with your purpose with this person. Okay? the change that you guys would cause because of the Wheel of Fortune. You already create change on your own and transformation. And this person understanding this change and transformation within themselves is going to put them in a high vibrational mindset where they're going to want to help others through their own purpose, in whichever way that is. And I feel like you guys are going to come together to do this. So these entities, yeah, they don't want that to happen. So they will embody people around them that are susceptible to those entities because they're karmic energies and low vibrational energies. Just as what you had to go through here in your own life. You were in a room full of vultures, absolutely. But back then, clearly before the transformation and the healing took place, you didn't get it. You do now. That's why you're now a human lie detector, or you check people's energy through your own internal filter. All right, this is good. Let's get a few for this whole date thing that this person's so nervous about. And maybe we'll get some other cards. I know it's 40 minutes already, but let's see here. This person may be going through a breakup, or they did. I feel like they did because the Emperor is single. Yeah, they could have realized that that person was their frenemy. They didn't really care for each other. And when I put this card, it split on new soul contract. When I put the breakup card, it came right next to a new soul contract. So this is a new soul contract. And this popped out, dating. Okay. So, alright, Spirit, let's see. What's going on with this date night? Why are they so nervous? Yeah, road trip. I did say somebody was taking a drive somewhere. So for some of you, it's just a road trip and not the plane on top of it. Some of you, it's a plane ride, but I see road trip here. Friendship. Okay. Friendship first is what I'm getting here. I feel like they want to spend time with you, have a good time, have a few laughs, be lighthearted about things, and just kind of get to know each other better. And somebody's going to be jealous. God, there's so much jealousy. It's like, are people going to just be jealous watching you two be so happy? Yeah, shocking news. These people are going to be shook when you guys come together. Okay? Doesn't have to be just a female here. It could be several people, male or female. Shook about what this is coming together. Friends are going to be shook, or ex-friends are going to be shook. Some of you could be getting a new car. Yeah, ex-lover is going to be shook with the lovers here. Everybody going to be shook. Oh, I'm sorry about what happened. It was a misunderstanding. Can we hang out again? Can we talk? Yeah. People that betrayed you trying to come back around. Like, oh, I didn't do that. It was a misunderstanding. Yeah. Message and soulmates. There they come. New love. Yeah. And I see the message here. They're going to send you a message. It feels like online, but it could be through your cell phone if you know who this is. But it is a chance for new love between two soulmates. You guys are going to hang out. They're going to be nervous as hell. I don't know if they're going to show it, but... yeah, enamored. Oh, this is going to be special. It is. Yeah, look at this. House. Maybe they want to come over. Crossing paths. Divinely protected. Okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah. And whoever tried to come up against this, call it exes, frenemies, or the demons that control them. Epic backfire. Because look, you're going to get great fortune here too. Or you guys are going to be fortunate to have met each other. Okay, so if anybody else tried to... Because I do see the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like a blessing is coming to you aside from this person. Or this person is a blessing because not only are they your soulmate, but they also bring prosperity into your life. But for some of you, I feel like you're going to be blessed with something here where you're going to have a great fortune, and people are trying to get back into your life, talking about it was all a misunderstanding and it's because of money. And it's going to backfire because you see them for who they are. They're clout chasers. They didn't care for you when you didn't have anything. And now that you do, or you will, all of a sudden they want to spin the block. You're like, nope, I don't think so. Yeah, we have confessions and opportunity for collaboration here. And I did say, yeah, date night. So this person may want to work on something with you. They do admire your wisdom. I feel like you helped them go through a change and transformation. And I feel like this person already has like some sort of plan. Maybe throw some ideas at you and you know, meeting of the minds energy. I feel like you guys are going to have some pretty transformative conversations. It's not going to be a dull moment. And some lighthearted fun at the same time. Okay? Yeah, somebody else that got rejected is missing you because they were unfaithful and got rejected. That's how they feeling. How they gonna be unfaithful to you and then feel rejected at the same time? Or they, you know, that's ridiculous. Yeah, we have dancing, good advice, and celebration. So this person thought they were getting good advice to go elsewhere, is what I'm getting. Right? They thought they were celebrating this player. Somebody that's missing you. But you went through growth and healing. You may encounter somebody here. But there's just going to be conflict. We saw Five of Swords, and Five of Swords 3 times. Yeah, karmic connection. There's a karmic in your energy. I don't know, I guess they're going to bump into you guys while you're out. And they're going to be jealous. Jellies. They're going to be jelly. And they're going to try to get back into your life talking about, oh, it was a misunderstanding. No, it wasn't. They just want you for your money. Okay? But not this new person. This new person's coming in correct. But you got somebody else in your energy wanting to get in where they can fit in. Alright? Alright, any other messages? I did say we were going to use another deck. What was it? Oh, okay, I know. This person does seem charming. Okay? They don't have to be a water sign. They could be earth, water, or fire, or air. All elements are here, pretty much. But I'm seeing someone that is romantic, open-minded, and open-hearted through this transformation. Somebody that admires you truly, very wise. They're stepping more into their heart space again. They may be healing from something, but they are seeing the people around them, friends, families, foes, lovers, exes, however, for who they are. And you inspire this person. They see the difference between... This could be somebody that has been watching you for a minute. Obviously, if you caused this change and transformation as well. You may be an inspiration to this person without even knowing it. And it's giving me somebody stable. They could be older than you, or you are older than them. I was going to say this could be somebody that rocks a beard from time to time. Maybe they're a sharp dresser. Okay. For the feminine, I feel like the feminine can be loungy, down to earth, but I also feel like you can dress her up and take her out. I feel like the feminine likes to dress up when it's time to go out and do stuff. Okay, so if you need to clean it up and dress it up, you got this. Especially when it comes to meeting this person. But I feel like, you know, you can also be down to earth and maybe for some of you tomboyish. Others of you, it's like you have, especially with this growth and healing, definitely your style has changed. The way you see yourself has changed. So like if you work out, like maybe, you know, there's things that you like to wear when you work out. Some of you may have bought like a new wardrobe slowly but surely and got rid of your old stuff that you just don't vibe with anymore. It's like that's the past. Because clothes, you know, they come with vibes. They kind of stick. Energy kind of sticks to clothing sometimes. So it is good to get rid of like old shoes, old clothing, especially if it was stuff you used to wear when you were in a lower vibration. So I feel like some of you may do stuff like that, which is a good thing to do. It cleanses the energy in your space also, especially if you've moved. It's good to bring that good energy. So whether you buy yourself something every month or, you know, 2 or 3 times a month, it's good to get that new energy going. There's a lot of self-care here that I see from the feminine aspect. And this could be them grooming themselves, taking care of themselves, nurturing themselves, whether it's of the male or the female or both. Okay. Some of you could be busty. All right. That's not for everybody. This person will adore you as you are. But let's get some features here for this person. We have oval face. That could be you guys. Okay. Some of you may have a small face, oval face. So you could have high cheekbones, a smaller nose, with like a mid-sized forehead. We have round face. So your person could have a rounder face. They could have a scar on their face somewhere. It could be like a small scar. Most people have like a scar on their face. It could be an acne scar. It could be a scar from some form of freak accident or something. Tell me more about this person courting the collective. We have practitioner. There could be a practitioner here, or somebody sees you as a practitioner. Now, we do have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, so you both could have, like, you know, again, you're connected to the mystic realm, so you guys could have spiritual gifts here. Alright, somebody here could be average height. Tell me more about the person courting the collective. Somebody could wonder if you do magic. Doesn't have to be in a bad way. Australian. So we have Australian here. With tall. Good day, mate. Okay. So you have an Australian here. Alright. Shout out to Australia. So somebody's tall, Australian. Okay. Tell me more. Or they live in Australia. And we have square face. So there's more than one person here. Yeah, average height with same height as you. There's a practitioner around you, I feel here. What is that about? Let me clarify some things here. Tall. Before we go any further, can you clarify this practitioner? Somebody could also got a reading on you, just to make sure. You know, to kind of see what they're getting themselves into. Justice. Could be a Libra. What is this? Yeah. Somebody got a reading on you. Yeah, they wanted to see what they were getting themselves into. Knight of Cups. So somebody knows that clearly we did see the Nine of Swords with the Two of Cups, that you are their soulmate. Okay, so somebody went to a reader. Yes, absolutely. It's like that they needed some confirmation before they actually came to you. Okay. Clarify round face. Ten of Cups. Yeah. This is your person. Knight of Cups is still there. Okay, you make this person happy. I mean, they're smiling from ear to ear here. Male or female. Tell me about Australian with square face. Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. We have all aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Yeah, wish fulfillment, the star. Sexual healing, baby, is something that's good on me. And with the Nine of Cups, they may want to put a seed in you. Just saying. Okay. Okay. What is this Ten of Cups? I feel like there's multiple people here, though. This is a wish fulfillment with the star and the Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a soul contract you have here. Yeah. With the World. And the Fool. You guys both signed a soul contract this lifetime. Okay. Three of Pentacles is a contract. With the World and the Fool. Okay. So I feel like don't self-sabotage. Don't allow somebody to slide their way in here, because I do see somebody trying to do that. Okay, to try to get ahead of someone here. And it's all about money. It's somebody that's trying to get you in a karmic cycle. Okay, so remember that. Yeah, they would be a burden. Okay. And I feel like somebody's getting out of this Emperor got out of something because they went through a breakup. Okay, where there was lies, deception, and it was a burden. But they don't want to miss this opportunity with the Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands, with the Page of Swords. Things are repeating themselves. Yeah, they want to manifest this Ace of Cups. It has been manifested. It's just a matter with the Lovers. Wow. It's just a, and the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. Just a matter of coming to see you. Okay. And taking that adventure with the Page of Cups behind that. Okay, guys. I think we've said enough. I'm going to leave it there for today. 59:30 on the clock. So, 6:30 could be significant. Something could have been significant about June 30th. But yes, this person is coming. They're a little nervous, a little anxious. They know you're their soulmate. They got a reading to confirm, and they got the truth. So I don't know if they're Australian or live in Australia. I see, like, tall, the Star and the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Wands came out here, so it looks to me like somebody's coming. And again, I was getting that energy of somebody leaving a place to then come see you. It could be like somebody's taking a flight from Australia elsewhere and then taking a road trip to come see you. It could be something like that. Alright. Okay, guys, that's what I have. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. I wish you the best. Thank you for watching. Peace.